Alright, well, hello. I'm kind of new to this, but I will try my best. I wanted to record a video just explaining kind of what Noel can do. Because I think it's a bit overlooked. I've seen a bunch of combo videos. I don't know if you're familiar with, like, Sacred Azure or something, but... Like, there's so much stuff. I was playing the other day, and I figured out there's so much stuff that I didn't even know about Noel. And, I just wanted to show it here in case if you want to use it. I don't know if you want to do something cool, because I was literally like, it was very interesting for me, so I don't know, I just wanted to put here. Alright, well, starting off with the basics. It's not basic at all, never mind, but starting off with like just a normal thing. I didn't know before, like before I just did this. I just ended it with chamber shot. And while that's okay, because like you can just, you know, you end it with anything, no matter how far away, and now you're right here. If Azrael tries to reversal, I'm probably gonna black it. AE, he's at a bad situation because I'm right in front of him, and you don't want Noel close to you because she's a close range character, despite her having guns. But, and this could work at any range. Like I could hit him from a mile away and do this, and I'd still be pretty decently close to him while having access to barrier. And now, of course, Azrael's out of range of some of my pokes, but her Noel's B keeps me in, so the opponent still has to respect me. And so I was like, well, this is no damage, doesn't look cool at all. I'm gonna try to figure something out, and I managed to figure something out. So from about this range, you cannot get it because you cannot connect the anti-air A. But if you are closer, and you would like to get closer as Noel, which is going to happen most of the time. So, and if not, you can just bail out by doing a chamber shot. You're still fine, because Azrael gets almost at the corner with that. He's halfway across already. But if I'm close and I'm doing pressure, if I hit like a jab or it doesn't matter. Anything like a low or a high jab, I can confirm it into this. And usually before, I would say, oh, what am I gonna do with this? Like, I'm just gonna end it with Revolver Blast, get mediocre, okay, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's why I didn't do that. It does okay damage. Like, if I, let's see if I can, yeah, like a more extended air combo like that, it does more damage. But like, it still wasn't optimal in the end. So, I did some digging around, and I realized that if you connect it, it is character specific, by the way. So there is different timings. I'm just going to be showcasing on Azrael. I'll make a later video showcasing on everybody and what you have to do for said thing. But say I hit this move, I can actually connect a standing D with it. It doesn't even look like it should work, I'm not going to lie. But it does work. So, and you could just, if you want to, like just starting out, if you're a beginner, totally fine to do that. To do C follow-up after D, and then go with something else that you can make up. Because Noel's all about creativity, so this is for you to experiment with, and that's why I like this character. But for today, I'm going to be showing like a route that I've seen. Credits to Sacred Azure, by the way, who kind of showed me this in a combo video. I'm a big fan, and I kind of like, I want to say steal this concept, but I do like the concept of it. There's probably more you can do with it, and see, I'll just go ahead and show it. So that, you're probably like, so much more work for 100 more damage than the air combo. But, pretty obvious to see that Azrael went way farther to the corner. And Noel would love that corner pressure. So, now you do have to you have to make sure, in some characters, like, I'm pretty sure Kokonoe, it hits 2 hits, and that would drop the combo, because Kokonoe is able to tech before hitting the ground, and you don't, obviously you don't want that, because it puts you in a situation where you're in this mode, and you don't want to just, like, mash and then wait for the follow-up or wait for the lag to end. Like, I guess you could Spring Raid or Rapid Cancel to keep yourself safe, but still, that's 50 heat just for you trying to get a mini combo. So yeah, and I'll make a video on that, just showcasing how you can actually hit one hit against Kokonoe while still being able to hit the forward D at good velocity. But anyway, so this is really good because you whiff the A after, you can, since it has low recovery, it goes in low startup. You can go straight into 4D and it'll connect. And now obviously the rule of code for this character, or not obviously, but if you didn't know, the rule of code for Noel is that you always want to do, you would always like to do a C flash suppressor after any follow-up you get. So if you, like, you can do B if you want. It does look cooler, in my opinion. But it does do, it scales more, because it's more than one hit. And like in certain combos, such as this one, I can show you, it will not work, because Azrael is not at the right, like, he's gonna tech if he hits the ground. This one he doesn't, because it's a starter, but Azrael's going to tech, so no matter how high you hit him, he's still gonna tech. So you cannot connect that flash suppressor C after it. So that's why I use the B one to get the pickup. Because then you can go right in the C and then it works. And after that, I just did that after because that's like one of the go-tos I do. Where you can connect another flash suppressor so you can do the loop again. Whatever you want to do. However you want to do it. I mean, there's more you can do. Like, you don't have to do that. You can do, like... You have to use B flash suppressor there, as you can see. But yeah, for most pickups, that does not work. Now, a niche one, I will show you. I'm not sure if it's character specific because I just discovered it. But, if you do, I'm just gonna call it the bicycle kick, even though it doesn't even look like a bicycle kick. I don't know what else to call it. But the forward B follow-up after Chain Revolver, if you delay it a lot, you can connect Flash Suppressor C. Now, it's very niche. I don't know if it's very useful, but you can, and it's doable. But Azrael gets very high in the air. So on smaller characters, this could, yeah, like, he techs that immediately. It may not even be a thing to use, but I don't know, it's just there in case you need it, in case you want to use it. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to talk about this concept, and I'll get straight into it. I'll stop talking in a bit, but, you know, you can end it with Flash Presser B. I personally like doing that, because if Azrael goes forward and he sees me barriering like this, or if I just jab, if he roll techs into me, he's going to get hit by that jab. And chances are, if I can react, here, I'll show you. I'll make him roll. Yeah, here. Okay, here we go. So, I'll do a random wake up, and I'll show you the different options that Azrael will have. Yeah, so, I don't know if you saw that, but I did jab him out of him trying to roll in the few frames that I can hit him. And if I do manage to hit him there, I can actually get, like, another combo off it. Which will only press my advantage. If I jab there again, nothing happens because he's busy teching and I can run up to him. Now he's stuck in the corner. Or he's in a bad position. Doesn't matter. If he rolls back, that's probably the best option you can do. That was me dropping it, but if he rolls back, he probably has the best chance of doing that. Because the jab won't hit, obviously. He's going to be farther away from me. But if he's by the corner, he's going to be stuck in the corner. And if he's in the corner, he's trying to roll backwards, he's going to get hit by the jab. And if he rolls forward, he's going to get hit by the jab. So that's why this is so powerful. Ending with Flash Suppressor in general. And now other Noel players will, I'm just going to do a basic combo. That was not a basic combo. So, you can also end with a Revolver Blast in the air. And, like, normal wake up, he still gets hit by it. So, there's not really much you can do in this scenario. And that's why it's so good. Most people just choose the safe option. You know. And it makes sense. Um, but say I'm ending with, okay, so same scenario. Now this confirm after, um, after B is, I do, oh shoot, hold up. Let me think real quick. I think it's after, yeah, something like that. I don't think that's exactly it. But if I end with that, most Azraels, or most players in general, if they know, they're not going to stay on the ground because they're going to get hit by this jab. This jab is very dangerous. But you can't roll forward, you can't roll backwards, you can't stay on the ground because you're going to get hit in either of those scenarios, so most people just tech, and that gives them the best option of actually surviving pressure. And, you know, I don't know if you're thinking right now, but when I think of that, I think of, oh, but I'm still standing, and Noel can still do her corner pressure on me. Why would I do that? That's the thing. That's why it's so powerful, because then you force to deal with even more pressure, and you can break down their walls even better. And you're safe too while doing it, so they can't DP or anything and catch you off guard, unless you can predict it. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to introduce the concept of it and why it's so good in my opinion. I don't know if maybe like I'm wrong but just an idea to test out, and I'll experiment with this further. I just kind of wanted to make a quick video on it. So, oh yeah, another thing you can do with this, you can, so Noel doesn't have much access to overdrive when she hits this. Now she can do this, and then hit another forward C, and then whatever, exceed, excel, whatever you want to do. But later in a combo, it's not going to do much. I'm pretty sure you can connect some stuff with it, but I'm pretty sure Azrael will tech really early on because it's a scaled super. Because this barely works. Yeah, he's going to tech that, so you can't do anything with overdrive there, so just keep that in mind. And you cannot OD cancel, or at least I have my OD mapped to one of my buttons. You cannot just do a chain revolver follow-up and use it, because it'll result in you trying to use, I forget the name of it, the guard break. So, yeah, and that's, like, I would love if you could do that, because then you could do so much more stuff with that. Maybe that's, like, somebody's made that a thing. Who knows? But moral of the story is, if you want to get damage in the face, you can hit this, go down to this, and then do your chain revolver, whatever you want to do. Like you could do Fenrir. I think that's about 3,000, yeah. So perfectly 3,000, that's as much as a normal Noel combo. In the corner. Or around there, at least. You could get way more damage, but that's a topic for another day. But, and obviously if you're in the corner and you're doing this, it becomes obsolete. Now it's weird, because there's some characters where this does connect. Like Azrael, it's connecting. But other characters where I have to hit him with the tip of this move for this to actually connect. And it makes no sense, but, you know, that's the way of the beast, I guess. That's the nature of the beast. And so you can't get much damage off this, moral of the story. You probably don't want to use 50 heat just for that. If you want to, you can. Go ahead. It won't do that much, though. It'll do about 3,000, as I said. But you're better off going... You can probably do Bloom Trigger, too. Not like that, but... Say you're at the end of this combo, and you want to... No, not it. You could also... Oh, that's another topic. There you go. You could do that. I'd prefer to go with Flash Suppressor. That's just me. But you could do either that, or Revolver Blast, or Bloom Trigger. Revolver Blast is another good option. It has the damage that Flash Suppressor can't get, so... That's the props of that. Well, honestly, at the end of the day, they're all good options, so you can go whichever one you want. If you're asking for my recommendation, I would say Flash Suppressor, because it does do less damage, but for me, personally, I feel more comfortable once I use that move, because I have a lot of room to act. Plus, I'm still up in their face, so I don't lose my advantage. And I'd say that moral of the story is that Noel's a stylish character who can do stuff like this. There's probably more characters can probably do something like this. I just don't know about it. But and I've been playing this game for years, and I still didn't even know this was a thing. So yeah, I mean, credits to Sacred Azure, credits to whoever discovered this. I don't know if it was Sacred Azure, but and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys on the flip side. But yeah.